Hey, one thing about me that I do like, even if it don't look the best, which it don't look the best, is I can still show up, not looking the best and even being damaged and admitting it. So, I'ma just say that to start the video out. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm damaged. And what's the starting point to me, like, even saying this? You know what I'm saying? I had an old DBU college classmate, and I was shocked to see, like, oh, this person left a comment saying I'm schizophrenic. And at first I was like, kind of upset, which I believe I should be, because first of all, I come from a whole different, like, you don't even know where I'm coming from. But I could see where you're coming from. You don't have anything to really, like, have you experienced anything hardship? We've all experienced things hard, but there's a reason that someone would be up here speaking and you were just observing. And this is what I want to get into with the content creators. And I'm going to tie this into how college institutions are using AI to do studies on content creators. And I know OG YouTubers who will back me up on this. And a lot of this has things to tie into things I'm connected to too. And I can speak like this. I have proof. And I got, so I think it really does come down to just studying, observing. And guess what? That's fine. This is a platform. I upload. It's free for everyone to watch. That's what's going to happen. But other content creators especially who've been speaking on topics like me, understand support comments being vanished. There's so many content creators with titles that you're trying to say is delusional who would back me up on it. There was another comment supporting me. So that was against you. See that? So it goes both ways. So I'm going to have to tie these two in together. My IG and YouTube. So if you're someone who's on IG, 90% of you are like haters. Like, I hope you like know that. If you're someone who knew me from like 2022 prior, aside from like very specific people who know who they are, and know that I still rock with them, and we still keep up, we still tell each other happy birthday and all sorts of things, and so check up on each other. Even if it may not be daily, they know who they are. But for the most part, if you're someone up here, or especially on IG, and I know there's reasons, like I said before, I've admitted, I'm up here and I've shown where I'm coming from. I've never specified things, but there's things that affect people. And for people not to at least respect the fact that this person has to really get up here and at least like express themselves, even going through hard stuff, still can't respect that, then whatever then. I'm not gonna care if someone don't rock with me. And that's what it really comes down to. And I hate to get so, like, I try so hard to not get egotistical. But a lot of people envy the fact that you could be a person who could get up here, do things like this, and actually go through days and not actually think and care about the outcome of it. Where I can do that, and it seems like people can't have the ability to do that. So you're over here trying to put yourself in my mind and try to figure out the way I think. Because other than that, you wouldn't be over here leaving a comment acting like you know me. So you know what I'm saying? When we used to know each other, but no, you don't. Not anymore. You don't understand the starting point to his YouTube channel. It was me getting jaw surgery. That's one space itself already. There's another YouTube channel who uses the same title. And I'm going to say his name. Shout out to Frank Tufano, who went to the same thing I did too. This dude is up in, like, I don't know, I try to keep up with, there's a lot of content, you'd be shocked, There's a lot of different diverse content creators when I have the time, I try to keep up with. And speaks on the same thing, gangstalking. You know what I'm saying? And having your own business and just different, just lawsuits and all this crazy stuff that everyone be going through who express. So it's not just me. I'm not like, oh, what about me? What about me? There's so many people out here on YouTube who get hated on every day, who have old people from years back want to pop up out of the blue. I'm trying to figure out. So do you actually care, or are you just trying to make things look a certain way? Because it's intriguing. I'm glad, because it's going to bring things together. You know what I'm saying? If you're someone who don't rock with me after this vid, or is like, because the thing is that people get too lost on the internet. So you're going to judge someone off this, not knowing that there's things that this person is doing outside of that. It's a choice to be up here, but it's like weird if you think that this person especially is trying to like be something, as if this is some kind of like trying to look cute stuff. No, this person who I used to go to college with, after I tried defending myself, said, "Oh, well, you were homeless and all this stuff." Well, here's the thing. Like I said before, I'm not afraid to show my damaged self. And guess what? I have proof and evidence of all the accomplishments I had when I was successful anyway. And guess what? I could still make this successful. And guess what? I don't even have to like prove anything. There's literally nothing I have to prove at all. It's like all I got to do is just, I respect my peace, yo. Imagine the amount of things that anyone could say and do. That it's, you know what I'm saying? I think that I'm like a really cool, nice person. I don't know. I think that just a lot is not my fault that people don't like know me anymore. It's not my fault to, you know what I'm saying? Not my, like, to go out of my way to like prove anything to anyone. I try things to everyone. We all have like things we had to go through. We all had relationships that went wrong, and it affected us in different ways. And just because that happened doesn't mean that you're someone who can just come out of nowhere and is all about attention. There's got to be some attention, like upset that someone is just expressing themselves. I have no choice but to believe that. I don't want to believe it, but then when I see you have nothing up, when I see that you're just coming out of nowhere, and when you say things like, we have been worried and things, who's we? Who? There's people who still check up on me that I know, and we still talk to each other, but it can't be anyone connected to you though. It's just weird, yo. It's just really shocking to see like who comes up and everything. So I don't know, like if you're someone who doesn't like know me anymore, and you see this vid and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just being me. So if you don't rock with me, then just get out of here. Don't follow me. No one told you to be here. It's like, I don't care. It's like you guys, I don't know, it's like weird. I think things have just changed. Things have just changed, and I look at this stuff way different than like other people who, like, I don't know, this is really what it is. Like, I respect my peace. So there's the reasons why I don't go out of my way to like advertise like this. There's other projects I could work on with people, and that's what I should have did. That's why I'm damaged, and I admitted it. But I'm going to defend myself if someone's going to be over here schizophrenic. No, listen, you're not like what? Did you, even if you did graduate, which you probably did, congrats. But guess what? We're in a new time. Where guess what? And this is what I'm going to say that's really going to piss a lot of you DBU people, a lot of you college graduates. Things like what I'm doing is making you look like, even if you are indoctrinated and in a good position where you got a nice house, everything's wonderful, and you got bragging rights to use that. For some reason, you're still someone who's envying someone like me. People who are down bad. People who are trying to find their way up. People who have a reason to go hard. You guys can all just observe. And that's what I'm talking about, these college institutions and these, all these other content creators got to back me up on that. We got these college institutions over here using AI to do studies on content creators who actually have a reason, showing their natural characteristics that you can see are unique compared to the masses. And that's what it really comes down to. This is why we speak on topics like what we're speaking about. Is diversion from the masses. And you were separated. You were set apart. And people who know me, yo. They know that, the people who know that I was a little quirky and different. And those of you who make vids like this, those of you who make vids speaking on targeted individual, chosen one, gangstalking and all that, that's such a broad variety, and now you've been put into a box. And then they try to box you into schizophrenia and stuff like that for using that word. But I'm someone who knows how to debunk that, and then you see them, even people like Nerve Gorilla and stuff like that, over here trying to go out of their way to make it look like you're this and stuff like that. Yo, we ain't got time for that. You got to defend yourself. So yeah, people be different. Is that all you want to know? Is that it? You know what I'm saying? I'm here to defend people who've been damaged and hurt. Even if you've damaged and hurt people you love, even if you've damaged and hurt people who didn't deserve it, and things like that. Yo, it's just like, a lot of people over here expressing themselves and stuff like that. So, but it's just unfortunate to see that much, like, I hate to say it, is like secret copycat, like secretly envy energy. And those of you who doing your thing, I know some of you who are from DBU, you know who you are, yo. And low key, like you see eye to eye with what I'm saying. You might be doing your rap thing. You might someone who's doing music. And people who you used to know ain't messing with your stuff anymore. Yo, that's a hater, dude. But yeah, they're still following you and stuff, and they see it. Yo, nah, man, they're hating. We're in a different time now. And I think people are upset. A lot of you who are successful and took the indoctrination way and got debunked during the pandemic, envy people like me who was right about it, who said it, who I was one of the first people. A lot of you who really know me know I was the first person and where did it go? Where's the virus? I was right the whole time. I drove to the hospitals, all they had was a bunch of cones. But it's not about that. And it's just like, people are just upset. Listen, I gotta make it simple, but I gotta go in. If you don't rock with me, then don't rock with me. I don't know where you're coming out of. You just want to come out of nowhere and judge. Listen, that's cool though. If you actually care, if you actually have something you want to say to why you said that, but there's got to be a purpose behind what you're doing. And I have no choice but to be my purpose. Your purpose doing that is like, y'all are just like doing this study or something. Especially when I see like you saying words like we. So I have no choice but to believe like, that's weird. And I think like I should have took the route that I should have took in 2019. And I should have actually got connected with the content creators that I was supposed to. Because now I'm seeing what it is. It really is that hater energy. And that's really what it is. It's like, if you're a content creator, we need to start supporting each other. Because we got a bunch of observers and bench warmers who don't at least want to give constructive criticism. So, okay, give me help then. Explain to me how I am. Explain to me my hardships. Explain to me the space I'm in. Explain to me why you can't fire start something, but I have something to speak about. Explain to me why every day people like me are getting hurt, but since like I'm just an adult and a grown man, I can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And then I go out of my way to do the best I can to give examples on just a YouTube channel. And now I'm just schizophrenic for doing that. And I have no choice but to believe you're just someone who's upset because someone has a channel. That's really what it comes down to. It's the only reason I've really been making this. I already spoke on being shadowbanned. And the fact that people can obviously see it and just want to still like, is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable, yo. I remember putting up a video of me making 98 free throws out of 100. Shadowbanned. You got dudes on the internet barely doing that and getting 2K, 3K views, yo. So I'm just keeping it a buck. No, it definitely has something to do with like background. And it has things, yeah, it's got a lot to do with that, yo. It's got a lot to do with space. And I want to make a separate vid on the Native Americans too. and how that has a lot to do with what they're doing, studying, and that's what they do. I don't want to make it a bloodline race thing, but it plays a role, especially speaking on things like this. They will copy your charismatics, copy certain sentiments you have using AI, take it for themselves, and then act like they didn't get it from you and shadow ban you. That's exactly what this is. If you're someone who is a content creator and you have been speaking on titles like this, you see eye to eye with me. And now I got to throw up this video for people in real life who know me now. And this is where I'm coming from. So that way, if you're someone who knows me right around the block, I just spoke to you right now, and I'm making this vid, but then we see each other, that's just who I am. So this is real. And I'm starting to see that people are just upset because you're just doing your thing, yo. So I don't know. Other than that, I can't see where you're coming from. Because guess what? You came onto this platform to comment that. You went out of your way. So I have a lot of bragging rights, yo. You are observing me. You're studying me. You said that for a reason. If you want to help me, then okay, I'd appreciate the help. Thank you. Yeah, guess what? I admitted I need help. But dang, I make being damaged. Hey, at least I'm standing up. You said all those things about, oh, you down bad. Yeah, guess what? But I'm standing up though. And I'm admitting it. And I'm here. I'm here though. And I think that it's not about me. That's what makes it so easy for me to make this vid. It's not about me. There's so many people you come across with different stories, with different things that happen to them that can really give you a run for your money. So you're the type of person, if you're someone who's a rapper, if you're someone who likes to dance, if you're someone who likes to make art, this person who left this comment on me, whether you agree with me or not, or you ain't rocking with me, would hate on you just as much. They would hate on you just as much. Don't any of you have haters? You can't have haters but be a hater too, though. You can't have haters and be a hater too. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's one thing about me is like, yeah, sometimes like I won't speak to someone if it's not really going to lead to something. I really don't like care about like attention like that anymore. I really care about like people seeing eye to eye with what I see. So if you're someone who can't understand that, that's fine. That's okay. I'm acknowledging what this is, and I'm starting to see like petty comments like that really ain't getting to me anymore. I can just make topics off it, and I really appreciate it. Because it's going to bring things together, and it's going to allow people who don't need to be here, who don't need to be following me anymore, to scram, yo. You don't need to be here then. You either, it's like, I don't know. If you're someone I'm still following, obviously I must rock with you, but if you don't rock with me, then damn, I don't need to rock with you anymore either then. Like, people change, I guess, yo. And people just be upset because you be you. Like, I'm starting to see that. If you're a content creator, yo, you're going to start having old people who used to be in your life hating on you, yo. Shout out to those you on YouTube. Y'all showed me way more support than anyone. I got, like, hey, listen, bro. I got to start talking more about people who supported me. I got to start talking more about people who supported me. Like, there's still people, a lot of people and they know who they are, who support me, yo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to let people over here make things look a certain way and things like that. I'm me, yo. People are going to just say what they're going to say, yo. You know? Dude, I see people who are on the street, they have a leg missing and stuff like that. Are you going to go up to that person and say, oh, you're homeless? It's like, I don't look at it as like it's about me. Like, this is a phase. I lost something I cared a lot about, and it really affected me. It made me not give a damn about the world, yo. I straight up still don't. Made me not give a care in the world. So I'm really in that space that you would never be able to imagine. But so I can already, it's like, I don't even want to sit here and be egotistical. I don't want to say too much. It ain't worth it. It's what leads to things like that. It's what leads to people leaving comments like that. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with people leaving comments like that. Thanks. I appreciate it. Cause I'm glad that I'm finally free and I'm not in a box. I'm so glad that I could finally express myself the way I want to, yo. And I don't need to care and be lost in a bias and care about what people think. You still in that though, but I'm not. I'm out of it finally. I'm finally out of it. I'm finally free. I'm finally free. That's crazy, yo. So that's why you left that. That's fine though. That's fine. Because you can't see that I'm actually blessed. That's what it really is. You're trying to make it look like I'm not, but you can clearly see there's things in my life that make me, that still show that, nah, there's still positivity to me, yo. Even you talking all the negative things. I'm going to make you feel guilty for leaving that comment, yo. Because I'm a chill-ass person. And just because, you know what I'm saying, you got to explain why you don't see eye to eye with someone. You got to explain why you're upset and stuff like that. Because, you know, you must, that's weird. I know you must, like, I don't even want to get into it. Some of these comments be like, you know, it's good to just talk, you know, to just show love to those who, you know, show positivity. I don't know. I want to make a better one than this one, so I might not put this one on IG. I might just put this one on YouTube. But yeah, let me just end it there, because I really didn't speak, because I didn't talk about the college institution thing really, and how they're doing that though. But that's something there's a video, there's a live stream I have called Machiavellianism that I made, like, or however you pronounce that word, like 3 years ago, and how, yeah, they were doing that study on me and then trying to come up with all these examples on how it is and stuff like that. It's a lie. When you're someone who's been speaking on this, all these side post articles they make, yo, these studies aren't actually done where, oh, they do a survey on a paper and you have 100 people in this room. They're doing crazy stuff to people. They're doing all sorts of nonsense, violating human rights stuff to people, yo. And that's why someone would make this. And yeah, that's what's been going on. And I'm going to speak up for myself, yo. Someone else wouldn't. There's so many channels I shouted out talking about this, yo. I'm validated to speak on it. There's so many other channels who would back me up on this. So people are upset that people are speaking up for themselves. And not only that, I've been real chill and smooth about it. People are so upset that I've made new friends. I have new people in my life. People, you know, you got old people, you know, so what's up? Like, I know you're fine. What you coming? What y'all coming over here watching little me for? You know, if you're someone who don't rock with me, it's weird, yo. I don't know. So I'm glad that, you know, the new connects I've made. I want to find a way to redirect this. And if if you're someone who's old in my life and you're just coming back being a hater, yo, I'm kicking you you gotta go. Getting kicked to the curb, you don't exist then. If you're someone who's old in my life and you coming back to just be a hater, just get lost. You don't need to be here. And I don't want to be harsh like that, because I don't like burning bridges with people. I don't. That's why I still try to be connected with people on here. But I understand. I don't know. I think people just don't understand things. And that's fine. I think sometimes it's just better to not try to make things look a certain way and to just try to, but it's just weird, yo. I think attention does a lot of things to people. I don't know, yo. It's just weird, yo. But I don't know. I'm happy I'm just being me. So whoever don't rock with it, yeah, you ain't got to see me. You ain't got to watch me anymore, you know. I didn't get my point across in this one, but I'm speaking more in the space of people who used to know me. You can clearly see that I'm different. Let's not sit here and admit it. So if you is like, I don't care. I think it's just ridiculous to even make a vid like this. You know what I'm saying? Explaining this. I probably got to head out. I think people trying to sleep, yo. Because, you know, there's still like a neighborhood over there. But this is a nice peaceful spot to make vids. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that comment was made. You know, so yeah, that way current people can see where I'm at. And like I said before, it just don't matter anymore. They be shadow banning. That's what they did too. I noticed that's what happened when I was speaking on the pandemic. And those who know. And if you forgot, then you forgot. And people be busy. This ain't some trying to look cute contest. You know, it really isn't. So like I said before, I'm over here naturally doing my thing. Now I can see how it really is. I can see, because it's plain as day. There's no such thing as you see something and act like you didn't see it. But that's what people do. So, yeah. I know what it is now. It's real. People are afraid, even if, because I know it. Here's the thing. I know there's people who on IG who secretly rock with me, but you're afraid to show you rock with me. That's lame, because I've showed that I've rocked with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know that it's time to move on in life and things like that. So this is some old in the dust stuff. I could meet someone tomorrow, and guess what? I never went out of my way to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I should probably start doing that more. You know? We can all do that. Meet people, new people every day and stuff like that. But it just naturally happens with me. I don't need to even do that. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, yo. I just thought I'd respond to that. I don't know. No, I'm just damaged. I'm still am, you know? But I think I make it look cool. I think that I know for a fact that I have plenty of videos with people showing love and support, seeing where I'm coming from. So, hey, it is what it is. There's much more I wanted to say, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that.